Hey guys, it has been a minute since I've uploaded anything to the YouTube channel, and that's kind of to be expected. I haven't had anything really that I wanted to talk about. I did do the CZ Productions podcast, talking about my game of the year for 2019, kind of just going over all of the games for 2019, which I will be uploading on the YouTube channel. I need to get around to doing that. I've just been a little bit busy lately, but I wanted to address something that I that I realized the other day. I got a comment that it said something along the lines of like, was really enjoying this Final Fantasy VII playthrough. When's the next stream of it? Something around there. Or maybe it was asking about Final Fantasy VII Remake, and if I would be streaming that, something along those lines. Um, and that kind of made me laugh because, well, I realized that like the video was 6 months ago that I made regarding this. But 6 months ago, I already made the statement that I was no longer streaming on YouTube or really making gaming content at all on YouTube. You can watch that channel if you'd like. It has a pretty self-explanatory title, like I'm done streaming on YouTube or something like that. But like for any games that you're wondering like where my playthrough is, whether they're games that we've started before or if I'm going to be playing new games coming out, Final Fantasy VII Remake is a wonderful example. I'm I'm still playing all of those games and I'm still streaming all of those games. I'm just not doing it on YouTube anymore. So like Final Fantasy VII Remake and continuing my playthrough of the original Final Fantasy VII, all of that is still happening, but it's happening over on my Twitch channel, twitch.tv/CZ Productions, not on the YouTube channel anymore. And I kind of went into, the details about why I ended up quitting YouTube streaming and just making videos, gaming videos in general on YouTube in that video like 6 months ago. But in case you didn't see it, to summarize it, essentially making gaming content on YouTube these days is just terrible. it's awful. Practically every single over 90%, I would say, of my gaming content on YouTube is copyright strike, which is wonderful. Sometimes I get lucky and it's just a regular copyright claim. And that just means, that I can't make any money off of it, which is whatever. But a lot of the times I get unlucky, especially since I do a lot of reactions and stuff like that. And it gets flagged with audio-visual content, stuff along those lines, which means that it is blocked in countries and people can't even look at it. On top of that, YouTube got rid of YouTube Gaming completely, which was their section of YouTube for streaming video games. They got rid of that completely, just ditched it entirely. And as a result, streaming games on YouTube just is terrible. It's awful. So I started streaming on Twitch, and for the past 6 months or so, I've been streaming on Twitch, and I've actually had quite a lot of growth over there. I think we're at like 160 followers or something, which isn't the craziest amount, but we got Twitch affiliate, which is super awesome. That means that people can subscribe. I can design emotes and have stuff like that on the channel. And it's a lot better of a streaming platform than YouTube is. I'd say the only benefit that YouTube has is quality settings. People can choose their quality. But I stream in 720p 60 FPS on Twitch, and I haven't had anybody saying that they have issues watching the stream. So, and I have some people with slower internet, some people with faster internet. So I haven't really had issues like that on Twitch, but I kind of just wanted to make this video because I realized I only made one like 6 months ago, and I should probably have it as like the highlighted video on the channel, just so people know. But yeah, I still stream. I still play all of the newer games that come out. Gonna be playing Doom Eternal. We just got through playing through Doom 2016 again, which was a lot of fun getting ready for Doom Eternal. Been playing some of the games I missed from 2019, like Jedi Fallen Order, which is a lot of fun. We're now gonna be going through all of the Half-Life games, so Half-Life 1 and 2, to get ready for Half-Life Alyx, which we're gonna be playing. Persona 5 Royale is coming out soon, and we're gonna be playing that. I mean, there's just a lot of stuff that we're streaming on the channel. So I know I'm not really active on YouTube anymore, and that's because YouTube as a platform has just not been very friendly to me. And that's just the truth of the matter, right? I'm kind of over it. I'm not upset about it or anything anymore, but the just YouTube as a platform has been quite a negative experience for me. And for some reason, there's so many people that are like, oh, I don't use Twitch, I don't like Twitch, stuff like that. But I can assure you that in terms of a platform, Twitch is far better than YouTube. Far better, honestly. Like, people like to joke and say like, oh, alinity, girls can throw their cats and not get in trouble and stuff like that. Think about all of the stuff that happens on YouTube that people get away with. Jake Paul filmed a dead human being. A dead human being. And he didn't get a flag or anything. Like, think about it, right? Tons of sketchy shit happens on YouTube. Far more than what happens on Twitch. So it's not worth beating a dead horse over that. But I can tell you right now that I've actually had several people from the YouTube that have came over to Twitch, and they've told me, they've said, listen, I was kind of apprehensive about Twitch, but after coming over and hanging out, like, Twitch isn't that bad. Twitch is not that bad. I mean, at the end of the day, you don't have to get involved with any politics over on Twitch, right? That has nothing to do with you. I mean, just honestly, if you're not streaming, it has nothing to do with you. All you are doing is coming over to Twitch to support and interact with the content creator whose content you enjoy. And my content is the exact same over on Twitch that it was on YouTube, right? I'm still very communicative with chat. We still have that rapport going. All of that is the exact same. Absolutely nothing has changed. And, if you watch on desktop, it's as simple as putting in a different URL. If you watch on mobile, it's like an app that you can download from, the Google Play Store or the Apple Store or whatever. And it's extremely small. I'd be very surprised if you don't have the space to fit the Twitch app on your phone. It's like 200 megabytes or something like that. It's very small. Any modern phone can fit it. I just have never understood this gripe with moving on over to YouTube, moving on over to Twitch from YouTube, and what the issue is, because it's the exact same. Like, at the end of the day, you're just watching a live stream of somebody playing a game, right? And Twitch does it better than anybody. I hate to be the one to say it, but there's a reason that they're ahead of the market, is because they have incentives that other people don't have. And I've had the question before of, when I 6 months ago, when I started streaming on Twitch and YouTube, that was kind of pleasing both demographics, right? And so I've actually had the question a few times of like, why don't you stream on YouTube anymore? Like, why don't you stream on both? Which is a wonderful question. And the reason is, legally speaking, I can't. I mean, that's just the honest fact of the matter. Is now that I'm a Twitch affiliate, I have actually signed a contract with Twitch. And in that contract, I read it very carefully to know, what I can and can't do. And it does have a stipulation in it that you are only allowed to live stream on Twitch as a platform. And if I were to break that contract, then I'd lose my affiliate status, I'm sure. Realistically, that's all that would happen. Like, let's be real, they're not gonna sue me. I don't imagine that they would sue me or anything like that. But, you know, I'm a man of my word. I signed a contract with Twitch after reading it through it because I realized that it is the best platform for me and it offers the most benefits and stuff like that. But yes, legally speaking, you know, I am not allowed to stream on any other platform, right? That's why you see um, Ninja and Shroud and stuff lose all of their stuff that they have on their channel, right? Their verification and all of that when they start streaming on Mixer. It's not because Twitch is being petty, it's because you're signing a legal contract stating that you are only going to live stream on this one platform. And once you break that, that's it, right? And since I did end up signing that contract and I did end up becoming Twitch affiliate, that's kind of that. It's done. It's said and done, right? I'm not sure like what to say anymore. But you know, I stream regularly on Twitch. Any of the content that you were looking forward to, like the Resident Evil 3 remake playthrough or any of that, it's all still happening. Just over on the Twitch channel. I do have all of my past broadcasts up as well. If you do prefer watching like videos and stuff, maybe you liked watching the VODs on the YouTube channel. All of those videos are also on the Twitch channel. You can just go to, you know, recent broadcasts or past broadcasts and you can watch any of them like a video if you want. So, I mean, all of the content is there. I just kind of wanted to respond to the question of like, well, when are you finishing Final Fantasy VII? Are you going to stream Final Fantasy VII Remake? You know, all of these other questions, because there are a lot of video games coming out and a lot of stuff that I said I was excited to play or did reactions and was excited to play. So I just wanted to clarify. Yeah, I'm going to be playing all of it. Last of Us 2, Dying Light 2, whenever that comes out, it got delayed. Cyberpunk, you know, Doom Eternal, Final Fantasy VII, Persona 5 Royal, Half-Life Alyx, all of these big old video games that I talked about on YouTube that I was going to stream. I'm still streaming. I'm just doing it on Twitch. So maybe you are one of those people that, I don't know, is physically incapable of downloading a secondary app for entertainment purposes, and that being Twitch. If that's the case, I mean, it is what it is. You could always go on your browser on your phone and go to Twitch. You know, it's just like this weird thing that I see people on YouTube having. People on Twitch don't have that opinion. Like, people on Twitch are totally fine with going on YouTube. But for some reason, it's just like this weird subset of people on YouTube that are like, oh, I don't watch Twitch. And if you don't watch live streams, that's different, obviously. If you don't want to watch live streams, I completely understand that. But I have been a streamer on YouTube for a long time, and that's where I got most of my following, is streaming on YouTube, not making videos on YouTube. So yeah, I just wanted to address that. There will of course be a link in the description to the Twitch channel, twitch.tv/CZ Productions. It's not that hard to find. You can Google CZ Productions Twitch, I'm sure it'll come up. But yeah, I just wanted to kind of address that, especially because Final Fantasy VII Remake is right around the corner. And quite a lot of people did sub over here on YouTube because of that, you know, first playthrough of Final Fantasy VII. So I just wanted to address it. But anyway, thank you everybody for watching. Have a fantastic rest of your day. I'll see all of you in the next video, or streams for everybody. Bye bye.